Good evening. My name is Phyllis Bretholz. I live at 65 Antrim Street. There's nothing that I can add to the eloquent data reporting that many of the other members of the community have been reporting this evening. So what I would like to do is just make a personal plea in support of Marjorie Decker's Council Amendment number 20. As a Jew, I must say that I grew up with a vision of the State of Israel as taking the moral high ground. And it has been an extremely painful and difficult transition for me to go through the process of seeing what has happened to the State of Israel in my lifetime. I resisted vigorously much of what I heard and read through the 80s and the 90s, and it wasn't until I went in 2007 on the delegation with people from Cambridge that I really experienced firsthand, both with what I saw in some of the refugee camps and in conversation with people whose families had been dramatically and tragically affected by the IDF. And I have really committed an enormous amount of time and energy since then to work against, in any small ways that I can, what the State of Israel is doing. And so the idea that the police in Cambridge would be in any way affected by the policies that are being used by the IDF is just horrifying to me. So I beg your support of number 20. I would also like to add that it's a bit mystifying to me, as somebody who is 72 years old and therefore older than most of the members of the council. I find it very difficult to understand that while the majority of citizens were speaking, there were city councilors not present in the room, reading. I don't know what everybody was doing, but out of just simple common courtesy, it seems to me that you would look at the people who are speaking. We are your citizens. We really should be given the kind of respect that comes from having eye contact with you. And when your heads are down or your backs are turned, it feels quite disrespectful. So I urge you to have, in an age when we're talking about civility, that you think about how you're behaving in the face of members of the community. Thank you.
Thank you.